Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. So this is your reading for May 31st, 2023, Wednesday, May 31st. And I'm using the Radiant Rider-Waite. And my intention is to have 3 cards pop up as I'm shuffling here. Oh, here's the first one. That smoother sailing than we've had before. This is great. 3 cards to let you guys know how to best use the energies for the day. So Mercury in Aquarius, we're thinking outside the box, maybe moving past the fears, moving past, getting beyond, over to the other side, maybe making it through those gateways of old primordial fears with the moon there. And the moon's ruled by Pisces. Yeah. Oh, I remembered that that quote I was trying to remember from Carl Jung. It basically, well, verbatim, I remember it now. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. And I know it came through when I started talking about it when I was reading for the Strength card. But I feel the same energy sometimes with the moon as like a, one of those gateways you have to go through again, because sometimes old things just come up. Now, it depends on how you're using the energy. On the highest levels, the moon can be about trusting your intuition, trusting your psychic abilities. Usually brings through some change, but they're changes that you want to make you've been wanting to make for quite some time. You're making those changes on your own. So maybe there's some travel, and you're kind of wondering like what's going to happen. You don't know what's on the other side. Where's my chopstick? Hold on. Okay, so see the path here? When we go when we road trip or we travel or because we're traveling here, right? With this 6 of Swords. Or we're at least trying to make it to a place where it's more calm, more free with Aquarius there. So we're thinking in terms of freedom, and we're moving our way to another land, another experience. But sometimes we have those deep old fears come up when we're going into unfamiliar territory. And I tend to look at that, the trustworthy doggy that will always be by your side. Just think of, your higher self is always with you. Your intuition is always with you. You carry it. You carry everything inside of you. So wherever you go, you have yourself. You're not alone ever, as long as you're connected to your deeper self. And the moon is that evolutionary gateway that we, can tap into. It's one of those cards where you're having to stop sometimes, though, and find your way. It's not quick moving. If we're looking at like yes or no with the cards, this would be a no card because you're needing to stop and reassess things, take a deeper look into what you're wanting to go for in your life. But it definitely can, when it's upright, it's a little trickier because it brings up sometimes anxiety and subconscious fears. But then maybe it has to do with something that came up in dream time, because it's my primo card for dream time. Now, if it had come through reversed, then it's the other way around. There's clarity. There's the fears are being let go of, being released, or maybe you're feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Let's pretend this were upright and this were reversed. Then some of you might be having a little bit of trouble feeling trapped and you're not moving forward because of your fears. And of course, with the Page of Pentacles here, I'm feeling like it has to do with money, because it's all, of the earth with the Pentacles. And the pages are all of the earth anyway, and then add the element of earth. This is double earth in this card. So, yeah. If we read these all straight up, there's movement ahead and trying to break through your fears, but the movement kind of gets stopped and you're having to stop and go within. And then maybe later on in the day, a younger person helps you out and says, hey, I can help you, like literally do that. I'm focusing in on what to do about the situation. Or maybe there's a decision to go back to school or learn something new. The Page of Pentacles is often, attuned to, well, all the pages actually are attuned to learning. So with the Pentacles, there's something about, can often have to do with being very patient, very dependable, reliable, I think, are good keywords for that card. And most of all, willing to do, put in the time and effort and be patient and, all the things that a person does when they go to school, no matter how old they are. So this could be new learning, new levels of patience, new commitment to work hard. Now, if this guy would be reversed, then it's pretty much somewhere in the realm of the opposite of that, to some degree or the other. So that's the thing when you're reading a reversal. Sometimes it can be to go to the card before it and know that there's some work there. And then other times it can be that it's just a little bit less of the full, the fullness of, because we're not used to drawing cards, well, unless you're doing a Celtic cross and you put the crossing card, but we're not used to reading cards sideways, like what degree is it? Here's straight up, and then we're kind of going backwards. Here's another degree, another degree, another degree. Before it's all the way reversed, there's a lot of degrees of possibilities. So I never know if it's the full thing or just something very minor. But if we were to read him, completely in the realm of a reversal, then it can be some bad news sometimes, or just maybe a goal you were going after and then you decided not to, you changed your mind. Or it could be a younger person who didn't do well in school and doesn't care about doing well, and you're dealing with that in your family, or you're in someone in your life. Yeah, but with the combination here, I feel like there's if this were to come through reversed, there might be some unrealistic, movement going on that doesn't need to be, like kind of making plans and going in the wrong direction. So this is interesting because there's direction here and direction here if they're all upright, and then the moon in the middle is like, wait a minute, let's think about this, or let's feel into it actually. So I feel like let's draw one more card just to see what's the real deal for today. For you guys, rather than all this teaching, what's the real thing going on here? Okay, so then, and here we are with the Page of Wands. He's our guy for feel the fear and do it anyway, and just go for it. So, if we took uncertainty and fear out of the equation, what would you really want to do? Because he's the go for it guy. He or she, because it could be a princess of wands as well. It doesn't matter. None of that matters when it comes to genders. Just don't matter when it comes to the cards usually. We're talking energy and consciousness. So this energy and consciousness is about enthusiastically moving forward, going for what we want. I love it. So let's just leave that the way it is there. Okay. Let me know how it goes for you guys. Take care. See you. Be back later.